Let's go through the round. I know the front nine, probably not what you were expecting. You gave yourself a lot of chances, but the back we're gonna talk about it. But tell us a little about how you felt about your round.
Yeah, I mean the front, the wind was blowing and the rain was coming down, so it made it a little bit harder. And we played the ball down today, so there was some stuff on the balls, which it was fine, but there was definitely some stuff on the balls which made the ball fly a little funky. I just wanted to be in contention in the back nine, and that's what we're doing. We're sticking to our process.
Let's talk a little about the front. Interesting choice. I think you went with 4-iron on the first hole.
Yes.
4-iron. Everybody else was hitting drives over the bunkers.
Yep.
And then you gave yourself kind of like a tough putt, right? Walk me through that process on the first hole. When you're starting on the final round, you know that you can get in contention. Walk me through that process of 4-iron versus, let's say,
I made birdie the first 2 days with 4-iron,
okay.
And hitting my wedges really good. Pin was back. It was a good number. I knew I was going to leave myself right around 100, and that's a perfect wedge for me. And I hit it really good. It just took one hard bounce. I thought it was going to spin a little bit, and it stayed back there. But we made a good 2-putt, and then didn't birdie the par 5, which was kind of a bummer. That bunker was really, really firm.
Walk me through hole 15. I was up in the stands. I see you hit a ball tight. I mean, walk me through that second shot on 15.
Yeah, so we had 232 to the front edge, and I had a little jumper lie, sort of out of that Kikuya there. So I hit a little hybrid, and I just hit it perfect. It came out really good, hit right in front of the green, which kind of stopped it, and then rolled about 9 feet past, and it was a little left to right breaker, which I just hit perfect, and a win for the eagle, which was a good way to get right up there by the leaderboard again. And I knew if I gave myself a couple chances coming in, I'd have a chance at winning.
Coming up 15, you pure that hybrid. You know you're gonna have a great chance of eagle.
Yeah.
I think you just talked about it. You start thinking about like, oh, I have a chance. I might have a chance of winning. How hard is it not to think about it like that, where you're just like, trying to like stick to the next shot, but then you start thinking about like, oh, I might have a shot. I want to have a shot. Were you playing with the intention of like, I want to win?
Yeah. I always play with intention to win. Definitely. Yeah, especially when you start getting in that position. And I put myself in that position this week. It looks like we're going to finish 2 back, which is I think Ernie's in at 13, and I'm improving. It's my second year out here. These guys have been doing it their whole lives. I am a second-year rookie, and I know if I stick to my process and keep working on my golf swing, my golf game, I will get there. It's just a matter of time.
Now 17, you had a long putt there. You said you put a little left. In that kind of putt, you're thinking you're thinking just get your par, get out of here. You lift a little short. Not an easy putt to get your par, and the Fusma starts flying. I mean, that was a great save. And then let's start in 17. What was your thought there?
Yeah, so 17, I had 66 feet for my first putt, and I thought I hit a pretty good first putt. The greens are getting a little slower, a little bit of rain, and I left it a little bit short. But it's one of those things where you can't get down, you can't get ticked at yourself. I hit a good solid putt, just didn't plug in the right distance. And then you just gotta focus on the next shot.
Lastly, that up and down from the sand to finish up that great par save on 18. That's what you're working on so hard.
Yes.
To get to those big stages.
Yes.
Because even if it's for the win, for second, third place, you have to still make that putt. Walk me through that last putt. What's going through your head, and how good did it feel to make it?
Yeah, the last putt I had a nice little 7-footer, and it was, I just know that I've played here. Thank goodness I played here last year because I know how that putt breaks a little bit, and it looks like it breaks more than it does. But it was just outside the right edge, and I worked with my friend Brian Varsey on some aim point, and my coach Bill Davis, and Carl Alexander obviously, but. I just aim pointed it, and it was a perfect number 1, and just stuck to my process and drilled it, and that was a big putt for me.
Rob, congratulations! Great tournament. Can't wait to see your process and how you're improving. It's fantastic to see it from the sidelines.
Thank
you so much for your time, and great luck next week.
I appreciate that. Thank you.